much. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video I made for you guys real quick during this whole thing going on. So now I'm back with love reading for next month predictions. So for the zodiac signs. So if it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Take some things that it can apply to you and apply it to your life. I hope you guys enjoy. I added timestamps, so let's get ready. Alright, hello fire signs. Let's get started. We're going to start with Aries first. So we're going to see what's going on with your love life, Aries. Alright, Aries, for July next month, seems like you're going to be needing some strength here. You're going to be definitely doing some work. If you're in a relationship, for some of you, it might be a huge fight that has happened to them getting that has caused you guys to have to work on things or go back to things that you have to work on, because now there's a big change. This big change really throws you guys off, and this is like, single or non, this is throwing you guys off. You could have been talking to someone. I really see relationship for this, but there's a big change going on here. There's going to be so much internal and external work is going to be done between you guys, because this argument is needed. Is something important that brings things to light for you guys. So, be prepared that you're going to feel like you're not strong enough to do this. Some of you might not feel strong enough and might even walk away, because some of you, this blow up will be, like I said, this is a good thing that it brought things to light, but there's so much damage that you guys are going to have to work on and get together. But it's going to be so much emotional damage here that is going to have you feeling about doubts about this relationship, or doubts about this person you're talking to, because you're trying to really just navigate everything. You're trying to figure out, how did this all happen? How did everything lead to this? Some things you're going to solve in the middle of the month. Some things that you worked on, or really more self-reflection that I see you guys worked on. You will bask in figuring out more about yourself than you didn't expect. You didn't expect to come out of some things about yourself, and learn about some things about yourself between this time, with this conflict, this person, with your partner, whoever you're talking to, about what's going on. But now that you have realized some things that during this argument or during this whole reveal about how people felt, you definitely see that you have been giving too much to this person, to this situation, giving too much time. Some of you have might have been giving too much money to this person, or maybe giving more money than the person. Like you both went in on a house or a bill or something, but you paid more than that person did. So like that's a lot of that going on here. There's a lot of noticing that the emotional argument that you had with this person, with your partner, this was all tied to you giving a lot. You were real tired of giving. This is really tiring for you. This caused emotional problems for you. You realize you weren't the problem completely. You take blame in whatever part you take blame in, but you realize you wasn't the problem. And that this caused emotional ties, and you always giving money, always giving your time, always giving, just giving. You're not feeling like you're receiving back, and you're not liking that, because things need to keep flowing functionally for you, and this is not functioning right for you. So, once you realize and address the fact that you've been giving too much into these situations, because you're going to wake up and you're going to look back at some of the things that you did in this relationship so far and what's going on now and what this person has done, and then it's going to be a kind of tick for tack method as a checklist of who's done the most, and it's almost in competition form. Even this person you could be dating also, that's why I keep getting money, like just finances, competition with finances between you two or in the household here that is causing problems. And like I said, one person definitely sees like they're giving more to another. So now your head is going to be on straight. You're just going to you're going to handle things the way you're going to handle it. That's why I think I said some of you are going to walk away and better yourself and be able to obtain your emotions and use them properly, and for some of you it is that time ending for between you two, and it might hurt, but you know that you have to do what's right for you, and that you just can't keep dealing with the same over and over. So now, sorry about that back there, neighbor, but So some of you see that, you know, your emotions are, you know, valid, and that they were needed in the situation to address what's really going on, the problems that are going on. The only difficulty is going to be for you guys is that you guys are going to feel like, you know, you're at a, you know, stage one again. Like some of you are starting over again. You hate that you have to start over again, but you know you have to move on. Or for some of you guys that do work it out also as well, with your partner, you will notice, feel like you're starting fresh. It's going to be a journey between you guys to restart. It's like you guys are going to be rebuilding boundaries over and over, completely from scratch. So yes, it's just going to be a lot of work done. A lot of work done. You never know. More things you might learn about each other. Some things you might not really be too fond of, or more of like, you know, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me this how you felt the whole time? Vice versa. But the good thing about this is, single, breaking up or not, whatever the case may be, you guys are not going to have any blockages anymore. Because like I said, once you recognize your feelings and that they are valid, you are fine, you are good to go. You're just going to have to deal with the emotional cutoff. It's going to be hard, of course, especially if some of you are going to break up or going through a breakup. But, you know, you always have to trust the process and just be happy that you got yourself out that situation, or that you solved this situation for the better, to help better yourself. And, of course, you know, for them to benefit them and both, you know, both people in the situations. But, you know, personally to you, this has helped benefit you and how you address your emotions, and even just in other aspects and other situations with other people. So, just be real aware of your feelings and how you're taking things. So, I mean, y'all, theme of July for your love reading is grounding in security. You're not gonna feel secure emotionally next month. A lot of you, like I said, a lot of you gonna be starting from scratch. You're gonna be grounding again. It's back to ground zero, back to building foundations. You gotta do what you gotta do, because you know, you have to be happy. So keep your eyes and ears and your heart open, and also always protect yourself at all times, Aries, because this is gonna be a game changer for your relationships, or you know, yeah, it's gonna be a game changer for your relationship. So definitely be ready for that. Hope you enjoy, Aries. All right, Leo, welcome to your love reading for July 2020. Let's see what we got going on here. Leo, you're doing a lot of work relationship wise coming in. It looks more internal work though, to for some of you wanting to make sure that you get right for this person that you're dealing with, because it seems like you can be emotionally selective or cut off when it comes to anyways. So you guys are gonna be very kind of come off a little emotionally cold to your partner, because a lot of this relationship is in your control, more than you know, and you'll figure that out real soon. So you'll definitely see that that internal work you're doing, it is working. Just be careful how you can't come off to your partner, because you can't come off cold, like I said, to your partner. Even though while you're doing that internal work, it does happen when you're doing shadow work and stuff, and you're just being very involved with yourself and trying to make sure that you know, you better yourself and keep yourself better in this situation, in this relationship, because you want everything to work out. Now, well, also too, yes, I said you're in control. Now, if you're a male Aries, you're probably the one that's in control, and your partner does not feel like they have any control at all. You need to be more considerate of the person that you are in a relationship with. I'm not saying you're being selfish, but you do have to, you know, when you get too much into yourself, you kind of forget about, you know, other people. You know, in a way, it's not on purpose, but you know, it does happen. So whoever this partner feels inadequate in this relationship, and feels like there's not a balance of authority and power in this relationship, because it doesn't feel like it feels more of like a king and queen situation. Someone can become a brat. Someone does have some brat tendencies, I see. So that does cause issues as well, because there's a fight of power, a leadership here going on here. There's some authority going on here But you guys work well together when it's time to put the foot down and it's time to, you have some authority going on here as one when you have to make a decision together on something. But when it comes to just a lot of other things, you guys are not on the same page, or it feels like one person's up here, one person's down here, and vice versa. There's a lot of power control here, so you guys need it, and that causes emotional drifting and problems, and it's probably why you're going to be doing more internal work and stuff too. So like I said, take heed of the work you're doing, the progress you're doing, but make sure just because you're doing internal progress, you do have to do the physical progress as well, and that includes, communication, field touch, all that stuff. So making sure you just not that cut off, because you can become that way. And vice versa, you could be the person that's also seeing the person kind of come off very cut off, especially if you're a female Aries. You could be having a guy or partner that is very standoffish here. So very for the guy, for you guys, for some of you guys, he can come off a little cocky with the power, like a little egotistical. I'm seeing here, but overall that will change. Things will be worked on, because there's a lot of tribulations you got, but you guys are worth it together, because the ego will be taken down, conversations will be said, and situations will happen to show messages and make you realize that it can't always be about power, and that it can be power in emotions. So you have to find that balance in between. But you will find that balance in between. Most of you will. We got the 3 of Cups here. So you guys, will probably go out more too, hanging with some friends to get away from that power struggle going on in the relationship. So you guys will definitely be having some fun, having some great time, just some little break away from each other. Not no break up, maybe, just a break. Or some of you just go out for that night and just have a need to go hang with your friends. Like, you're just gonna want to get out. You want to get out, you want to get a fresh air, because all this other stuff that's been going on, trapped in the house. So this probably is driving you guys crazy anyway, because you're still sort of in the house together for some of you guys. Because getting the feeling that some of you could be working from home too, so most likely. And a lot of people are kind of getting tired of each other here. But things will unfold when you come back home, or when you guys come back together, or when you guys make amends about things. Things will be brought to the light that you might not like, and it's not nothing bad. It's such as just criticism, and some of you might not take that well, but you have to hear it, because them telling you about, and they're not criticizing you to down you on some parts, depending on the person you're dealing with. This is to bring to light how you are perceived by others, and this can help you show you how you are perceived by others and how you can change that, because you don't need everyone thinking it's smoky mirrors all the time with you, and then it's always power. Like when just give a baseline. That's what people want from you, is a baseline. But like I said, you're not gonna like it. Now, like I said, for some of you, things will be brought to light where like I said, some of the ego might pop in from this person too. How they now, when I say perceive you, some of you will actually hear things that will help improve you for the criticism wise. Other criticism for you, some of you guys comes off very cocky, very they just want to say some certain things that they just their opinionated, how they see things, how they feel things. And some of you, especially seem like for some of the women Aries, female Aries, you guys are gonna be turning your back on that, because you're like, I don't know if I want to hear this. I don't know if I need to keep dealing with this, because it's always about power with you, and all I'm trying to do is keep control, and you're just trying to keep control. You're always trying to be in control. Well, no, and it's just gonna turn into that, and you're gonna become standoffish again, and you're going to want to get your emotions together. You're going to feel like there's so many blockages. You're going to feel like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I don't get what I'm doing wrong. But you guys will come back as one. I'm telling you. You guys will come back as one. And it'll be harmony. It will be such harmony. You guys will finally get together, because you both realize that you're both trying to fight for power without even recognizing it. So, you're gonna come together, and it's gonna be harmonizing. It's gonna be, why were we ever fighting? How could we not see this? Why didn't we communicate better? But those questions will be answered through working through the obstacles of this power authority thing. And this power authority thing can be something that could be deep rooted as well, that it comes off because you guys both have probably been ran over in the past, or people try to run over you, and that's a no. But you guys are like, you guys are perfect for each other. So just be easy on each other with power. You don't always have to have control. You guys can have mutual power together because you guys show that companionship and that mutual powership to other people. But when it comes to you two in a household, like together, no, it's too much overstepping. It's talking one another over one another. It's too much stepping on people's toes and stuff here. So just definitely, just respect each other's boundaries and figure out the deep-rooted issues of why you guys do the things you do, and why is there always control in here, because you don't have to control anything that you're both a part of. You're a duo. So let's see, what is the theme for Leo? Balance. So, and it's so funny how that came up. That is one of your themes of next month is balance. We got fall, we got autumn. So when you think of fall, when you think of autumn, when I think of fall and I think about autumn, I think about things falling back into place. That's why I said this is going to be kind of chaotic. Emotionally, this is going to be chaotic, and powerfully it will be too. But it will all fall back into place. Sometimes things got to fall out of place to fall back into place. So it's a good sign. You guys are good. It's a good sign. Just like I said, you just got to find that balance. When you find that balance, you guys will come into harmony, and you will be just like the Lover's card. So, all right, Leos, hope you enjoyed. See, like Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. Hope you guys are doing well. This is for your prediction, your love prediction for next month, July 2020. So I hope you guys enjoy, and get ready. Sagittarius, you've been doing a lot of work. You still feel like you have a lot to work on. You and it's okay. It's okay. Everybody always, has stuff to work on. Seems like now I will pick up the ones that are single, or going through something with someone where you don't really have a label, or you're going through some kind of weird transition. You're working on making sure you don't go back out there and act crazy and fall deep in love again. You're trying to make sure you just don't have time for the same mistakes. But the good thing about it is that a lot of you are building yourself up, which you're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're still going to be working. I know it's going to feel like, my God, I've been single for so and so. I've been single, for years or months, or whatever case may be. But there's no rush in time, and there's no rush for love. That's what you guys are learning right now. There's no rush in love, relationship or not. You're learning not to rush love, and not to rush relationship, and not to rush time, because you cannot rush time. So a lot of you are going to come out feeling better. You're going to be feeling on top of your game, especially for the ones that are single. You coming out like, player back in the game, like, not playing people, but, to each his own, But, you're going to be on top of your game. You got the strength back. Everything is working the way you want it to. Doors are opening. You're connecting with people. You're going to be talking to people. You're doing a lot of casual talking to people. Some of you already caught someone's eye. Someone caught your eye. And you already strong enough on that part. And you're just kind of like still doing internal work. Like, you found this person. For the ones in a relationship, you found this person. It's great. And this person possibly could be the one for you. For some of you, that's the one. You're still going to be doing internal work, though. It's okay to get in a relationship when you're doing internal work, as long as you're not trying to dump the baggage on the person. But that's not your intentions anywhere, Sagittarius. Y'all don't do stuff like that. You'll dump your baggage on someone when they prove to you that they are actually interested in hearing, what you got to say and things from your past. you're gonna be, like I said, doors are gonna be opening, and if you're in a relationship right now, you're gonna be having so much conversation, so many spark of like great conversations, great just things you never thought you'd talk about before with someone. Like you're connecting very well with someone. You get to you're finally meeting someone who is as strong as you, who probably went through the same baggage as you. In between that time, some of you are not gonna feel good enough or adequate in this relationship. Because of your emotional baggage. Like I said, you guys will dump your emotional baggage on people when you know and feel like they're good and ready to hear it. But for some of you, y'all really hate, y'all regret it once you tell everything. It's like for some of you, really I feel like a lot of you, you'll tell your whole life story. You'll tell or the past of your relationships and what happened. And then you do this thing where you go and kind of beat yourself and be like, damn. Should I have opened up? I don't know. Now I'm a little worried, and is this person gonna stay? Like you start having self-doubts. Like, is this person gonna keep, everything between us? Like, even though you trusted them and you opened up to them, you took your time and you did right. But there doesn't need to be any fear and any doubts, because it's gonna die down anyways. Because especially if you're in a relationship, whoever you with, and surrounding people around you are going to be shutting down any doubts and debunk anything you feel bad about yourself or about just your relationship or about you being single and meeting someone. You're going to realize that you have the control, and you are allowed to have your peace. You found somebody, you found someone to talk to. I will say, always remember, people are here for reasons, and they switch up for the seasons and all this and that. So always say keep your guard up. But whoever this person y'all dealing with or chatting up, this person is most definitely a helpful hand that will help open doors for you. They will help be emotional doors open for you. Like, they're really going to talk to you about things that you probably never talked to anybody about before. And maybe if you already talked about it to some people you probably dated in the past, this would be way different. This would be like totally different. So this person will definitely help dead the situation or the doubts that you have. Now, some of you here, for me to say dead the situation, I did pick up for some of you. Some of you are breaking up with someone though, or cutting ties. I don't think breaking up, but I think if you've been dealing with whoever you are, you've been dealing with someone that hasn't really helped with your internal work. You're starting to feel like you've been single anyways, or you are kind of single, but you guys really don't know, and it just caused you a lot of confusion as well. I'm picking up on so many different Sagittarius right now. Yeah, you guys are also, some of you Sagittarius, you're dating a situation with someone. You're tired of the talking stage. Either we're gonna move on or we're not. Some of you don't want to move forward in a relationship. You're just gonna be like, you know what, I changed my mind, and it's okay to change your mind. You don't have to full force go in a relationship with people. Some people are just, you can casually date. But for some of you that are in a relationship, that person will help take down, unwrap the bandages of what happened to you. So, and also for some of you, your knight in shining armor or queen in shining armor is coming. So especially for the casual lookers, you're about to run upon somebody, especially female ones, you're about to run into whoever I'm talking to, you're about to run into a knight in shining armor, most definitely. A great guy, a great astounding guy. For some of you, that knight in shining armor is that person in your relationship. They already, you'll start to look at them different. Your perception of this person will definitely change. You will have more respect for this person because you feel like this person definitely has some respect for you that most people didn't have. So you'll get back on top of your A game. You start feeling good. This confidence is going to come from your relationship. This confidence is going to come from y'all casual. If you're single and you're casually talking, this confidence is going to come from just all, whatever stages you're in with a person that you might want a serious, intimate bond with or anything. This is going to definitely, the ball's going to fall in your court. And you're going to see things for what it is. For some of you, things might get, like I said, situations might get dead and you might not feel like where you want to go. Do you really want to go? Why did you go? Why did you walk away? You have every right to. But the good thing about it, even though you're going to be all in your head, your emotions are going to be very clear. Oh boy, your emotions are going to be very clear. Some of you are able to focus on the main important thing. Like, not saying some of you might have kids. Not saying you didn't focus on them, but you realize really I need to do this for my child. Like, I need to, if you're going to be around me and my kid, you have to be serious. And I definitely give you props for that. So that's the feeling I'm definitely getting. So, yeah, you guys are definitely going to have a adventurous, inside working, internal working month for you guys. So let's see what your theme is. Guidance. And we have magic. So, you know, you guys, and some of you are into the stuff that I do and stuff. So some of you are gonna be doing some candle magic and stuff, and some of you, hey, might be getting a reading. Come get a reading by Shay's Tarot. Check me out. But you guys are gonna be coming for some clarity because you wanna make sure that some of you that in this situation, you know, you just really want to make sure you're doing right, and you just want some signs and that you're gonna need some help. Please, and yeah, if you want signs, open your ears and open your eyes, and it will show itself. You just have to really watch yourself and really just keep up, because the angels will send you, or you know, whoever the messengers are, will send you some great messages, but these messages could be easily missed. So and there's gonna be some magic for that month too. That's why you have the theme for magic, because there's gonna be a magical, you know, at the end of this, you're gonna have some magical bonds with some people, even if it's for you single, multiple people, relationship, it's gonna bloom. There's gonna be some magic for July in y'all love life. So hope you guys enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, so see you later, Sagittarius.